Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. I was trying to figure out that. Okay. Good.
North Carolina A&T Sports.
University, and welcome to our show. I want to introduce to you our host for this evening. She is a women's basketball player. She is also our sideline reporter for football and basketball games. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for this evening, Miss Raven Douglas.
Good evening, everyone, and I'm so grateful to be here to welcome you to this new endeavor by the North Carolina A&T Athletics Department. Tonight's basketball coaches show featuring women's basketball head coach Tarrell Robinson is brought to you by Marcus T. Johnson. It is the first of 8 shows featuring Coach Rob and heads men's basketball coach Monte Ross. Tonight, we're talking about something that's near and dear to my heart, North Carolina A&T women's basketball. So let's get started with show number 1. Mr. Holloway, can you tell us about what brought this show about?
Well, it was a brainstorming session in my office between me and my colleague, Shamika Pyfrom. We thought it would be a great opportunity. You know, each week we have the weekly football media show at the Student Center where our fans can interact with our head coach and our fans can watch on Facebook Live. And we thought it would be a great atmosphere to also get our basketball coaches in that same sphere with our women's basketball coach, Tarrell Robinson, who's been tremendously successful at his alma mater, and Monte Ross, whose team looks very improved this year. So we wanted an opportunity to get some chances for them to get out in front of our fans and have a social event for them as well so they can mingle with our fans. And so it was kind of a brainstorm between me and our what I call our moneymaker, Shamika Pyfrom.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
So now we are going to go to commercial.
Using these type of cleansers could be damaging and stripping your skin. I use new Olay cleansing melts every day. Just soak, activate, and wash to clean, tone, and refresh. That's a 3 times better clean. Olay.
Fans, be sure to visit longtime North Carolina A&T sponsor Smitty's McDonald's. 3 locations in Greensboro, including Summit Avenue, right near campus. Stop by or use your favorite delivery app today.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We share passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We're Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
Welcome to North Carolina A&T Sports.
Yes, of course, is the head coach of North Carolina A&T women's basketball program. He is the winningest coach in program history with 231 wins and counting. Ladies and gentlemen, my coach, your coach, our coach, Mr. Tarrell Robinson. Coach, how are you doing today?
Good evening, Raven. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for being here.
Awesome. Happy to be here.
Yes. So just starting off, 2 big wins over most heated HBCU rivals. How great is it to you to get those 2 wins?
Well, from the winning standpoint, you know, we've been working hard, and it's good to finally see the outcome that we wanted. And just from the rival standpoint, you know, it's ideal to when we schedule these 2 games during this time where we can have our fans and our students here, you know, creating that great environment and obviously getting those 2 dubs. So it's exciting, and we're just excited about moving forward.
Nice. Now, you're an HBCU graduate yourself from North Carolina A&T, of course. How important are HBCU rivalries to you, and understanding that we still have Norfolk State coming in here, Hampton coming into this gym, how important is that to you?
Well, I played in the MEAC. I'm an HBCU graduate. athlete. I enjoyed the experience. So personally, I think it's important to keep that tradition going for our young athletes that come in. I am on working on those things, and we want to really be a really good half-court defensive team. After that, we start to throw in whatever we do, full court, three-quarter court, and half court to try to mix up tempo. You know, that has been our key to success since I've been here, and I think our young women are really starting to grasp it and have fun with it, because now we're turning people over and it's changing into quick offense.
So now going back to the atmosphere you talked about, the attendance. Now, going back to that University of North Carolina game, it marked the 4th straight game where the attendance was over 3,500 for a women's game. So what does that say about your program, that you're not only able to bring UNC into Corbett, but also just filling the space with fans?
I think that it says that we have something for viewers to watch. I think our fans really support us. I think they recognize the level that this program can be taken to, and our administration. Obviously it takes a village to get done what we're trying to get done. So our administration really understands that we have something for our viewers to see. What they did for us in the WNIT, hosting those 3 rounds, us advancing to those 3 rounds, really set the tone for this season. And I think, and I hope that is the mainstay in regards to when we play at home, the type of attendance that we have.
Now, going back as well to like 4 games on the road, a couple of losses as well. You talked about kind of the adversity with losing key players, but how can you describe how maybe disappointing it was to kind of lose those games on the road, or maybe what it meant to you, those games?
There's only one game that I was disappointed about, and that was the Mercer game. I thought we didn't finish the game the right way in order to put ourselves in the position to win. But all the other games, and even including that game, like I said, we had to throw new players into big spots where normally we have our experienced players kind of hold down the fort, and we continue to teach the players who just joined our program how we win and how we do things, and they can all grow together. But still, as much as I demand in practice, there is an understanding of the process, and I was happy with us competed. Like there's not a game yet that we have played that we wasn't in. There wasn't a game yet that we can't walk away saying that we could have won. So that for a head coach that was for a program and a team that was picked to win the league, I feel like we're moving in the right direction. Like I said, as we get healthy, as we start to get all our bodies together, our bodies and our buy-in, we're going to be pretty good.
Nice. And then also talking about that Mercer game and then UNC as well, both games we were under 50 points. Is that something that you're still trying to get when it comes to pieces and the parts, like putting that together offensively?
Yeah, like I think there's a lot of trust. There's some trust that needs to be had with our upperclassmen or our experienced players in regards to the strengths of our newer players. The ball was getting stuck. We weren't necessarily moving the ball quick enough. The ball was on one side of the floor, and we weren't necessarily getting easy shots. We were getting a lot of contested shots. All natural things when you talk about winning and the process of gaining that chemistry and understanding what we're trying to do in sets. I think, we're going to get better. I believe we're going to get better. We're not going to always be 1 for 17 from the 3 like we were last night. I definitely think we're going to be a lot better, and it'll show.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach. We're going to take a quick commercial break.
Am I supposed to be looking at her or looking at the camera?
Stripping your skin. I use new Olay cleansing melts every day. Just soak, activate, and wash to clean, tone, and refresh. That's a 3 times better clean. Olay.
Fans, be sure to visit longtime North Carolina A&T sponsor Smitty's McDonald's. 3 locations in Greensboro, including Summit Avenue, right near campus. Stop by or use your favorite delivery app today. The Aggie Athletic Foundation is the official fundraising arm for North Carolina A&T Athletics. By making an investment in athletics, you're providing resources that leverage our ability to recruit highly motivated student athletes who train and compete at the highest level of Division I athletics. For more information about this campaign and the AAF, please call 336-285-3063 or visit our website at aggieboosters.com.
Vice President Kamala Harris is bringing the Fight for Our Freedoms college tour to North Carolina A&T State University today.
Why A&T specifically?
The history and legacy of a people is 400 years of oppression.
We have always been able to adjust and adapt to whatever is thrown at us. And I think that just speaks to the resilience of our community.
You did it, Aggies! Right back to you. Can you give us an update? We talked about the individual pieces. Can you give us an update on Burcones, Amaya Tucker, Asia James, the few key pieces that are out? How healthy do you expect the team to be when we return to action on December 7th?
Okay, well, Malia is back. Malia started last night against North Carolina Central. She's healthy, just about getting her rhythm back. Asia James, we anticipate Asia to be ready to go December 7th. She actually start back practicing on Monday. I just talked to her, messaged back and forth with her. Amaya Tucker, we're not so sure. Amaya has started actually involving herself in some drills in practice, but we're taking our time with Amaya, understanding her injury and not trying to really put a timeline on when she returns.
Nice. Can you talk about kind of what those pieces mean, how they will influence, with their return to the game, how that will influence like team chemistry?
Yeah, well, Amaya and Malia obviously were a part of the success we had last year. Both of them played major roles in the WNIT. Malia, everybody saw last night, like she didn't shoot well, but she had 4 steals, really made it hard for North Carolina Central's point guard. She's our defensive catalyst. And we know that her shot, once her rhythm gets going, that it'll come together. DT is our most versatile player. I never have to run sets for, and it took time to get Amaya to understand that I believe that she can create her own offense in transition, off of kicks. I think she's that talented, and she's found her way, especially last year towards the end of the season with the way she played. Asia spaces the floor for us. We need another shooter, obviously. We need someone to knock down shots. We haven't shot the ball well in the last 2 games. So once we add her along with Malia, who we know that we'll have right now, I think things are really going to get rolling.
Nice. Now, looking ahead to a road game at Liberty and then a huge showdown between the best 2 HBCU programs in the country, how excited are you about these upcoming games as the CAA season approaches?
These upcoming games are really big. As I talked to our young women in the locker room, like we started off as a top mid-major. I haven't looked at the rankings lately, but I know the type of teams that we're getting ready to play will definitely catch the eye of the voters. I think this group, this program this year, I think we're, top 10 at best, if not top 5. We just got to catch the wind and get on the right page, and we'll move forward. And these 2 games coming up will really set the tone for us. We played Liberty a few years and have had the advantage. Whether we scrimmaged them or played them regular season. Coach Green is a fantastic coach. They're a much more seasoned team. I watched them play the University of Tennessee. Very tough, so that's going to be a very challenging game for us. We look forward to it. That's the only game I'm worried about right now because that's the only game on our schedule, next up on our schedule, and we'll deal with Norfolk State when we need to.
Nice. I love it. Now, in your opinion, the best clutch shot in program history, Deja Winters to win the MEAC or Malia Burcone to advance to the WNIT Super 16?
Okay, so this is a 2-part answer. Now, to go to the NCAA tournament obviously is a big deal, and that's how big Deja's shot was, how important it was in regards to Coach Rob's contract. Now let me stop. His bonuses. That was a huge shot. But in terms of moment and the atmosphere and the environment and getting done in Aggie Land, Malia's shot was remarkable. And that's why she got the name Big Shot Burcone.
I love it. Now, transitioning to more of a broader scale, kind of talking about your journey as a coach, can you talk about how your journey from being a player to a graduate assistant, stepping into an assistant, associate head coach, how has that shaped you into being the winningest head coach that you are now?
I didn't know that I wanted to coach. like all athletes, I wanted to play professionally. Upon graduating, maybe 2 months before I was getting ready to graduate, I didn't really have a clue. I was dealing with back injuries, and my head coach gave me an opportunity to be a graduate assistant. And I took that opportunity and just made whatever I could out of it. I wasn't really good. I just enjoyed being in this university. I wasn't very mature. I wasn't very responsible. I was given time to grow and mature and understand what this business is really about. I don't think I really got ready until I started working for Patricia Cage Bibbs, until she hired me, and she was a straight shooter. You don't get it done, you fired. So I say that to say, when my players and my staff get kind of that end of the day conversation from me, it comes from Coach Bibbs, because what she did made me decide, do I really want to be in this profession? How good do I want to be in this profession? And as she motivated me and good things started to happen in recruiting and the level of success and salary, it made me, commit to just giving my all in everything that I do, working, endless, whether it's day and night on the phone, preparing, watching film. When you see the results from your hard work, it's kind of hard to question it. And that's where I try to pour into my staff, pour into our players. Like, you can't necessarily be guaranteed the success, but the numbers say that you have a good chance of being successful. And that's all I've been doing, besides, being able to work at the university that has raised me since I was the age of 18, which makes it very personal, which makes it not like a job. It's more like, me just being loyal to this university and to this women's basketball program in general, men's and women.
Nice. So you talked about learning something from the top down. Is there anything, like, you've had to interact with a lot of players throughout your journey? Is there anything that you've maybe learned about different players, or maybe from your players throughout your journey?
No, just, the bottom line, and I say this all the time, you just have to respond. You can't shut down. Adversity is what it is. If you want to get better, you got to know that you're going to fail. And in order not to fail at that, you got to learn from it and respond to it. So that's just the bottom line with our young women. It's nothing's going to be easy, and we got to just respond to it.
Now, a player that we talk about, within your program, Jordan Dorsey, picked to be preseason player of the year. Can you talk about how she really leads and what she means to this team?
Man, I feel like besides her ability as a basketball player, which I didn't have her ability, I feel like me and Jordan are kind of the same. We let our work do the talking. We talk when necessary. And just, goal-driven. Jordan, I had no clue, and I say this about every young lady that I recruit, but I had no clue the person and now basketball player that she would become. We knew she was talented, but we just didn't know if she would come in and work how she's worked, and she has, and it's worked out for her, and she's getting everything that she deserves, and I hope she gets a championship this year. Nice.
Last question, and it is very important. First practice back from Thanksgiving break, will there be a lot of running?
Absolutely. I told our players, you don't have to work out. I'm going to get you right.
Ladies and gentlemen, women's basketball coach Tarrell Robinson, thank you.
You're welcome.
We're going to.
We good on my...
Vice President Kamala Harris is bringing the Fight for Our Freedoms college tour to North Carolina A&T State University today.
Why A&T specifically?
The history and legacy of a people is 400 years of oppression.
We have always been able to adjust and adapt to whatever is thrown at us. And I think that just speaks to the resilience of our community.
You did it, Aggies!
6,000 universities. Watching North Carolina A&T, we graduate more African American students in engineering, journalism, liberal arts, and agriculture than any other campus anywhere, period. Our grads earn more right out of school than all but one other university system peer. And 96% of Aggie alums say they wish they can do it all over again. Can you feel the pride? You will. A&T. Always doing, never done.
The Aggie Athletic Foundation is the official fundraising arm for North Carolina A&T Athletics. By making an investment in athletics, you're providing resources that leverage our ability to recruit highly motivated student athletes who train and compete at the highest level of Division I athletics. For more information about this campaign and the AAF, please call 336-285-3063 or visit our website at aggieboosters.com.
Coaches Show presented by Marcus T. Johnson. Our next guest graduated from West Virginia State as one of the top assist men in Division II history. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome first-year A&T assistant coach Chris Dunn to the show.
Hello.
Hey, Coach Dunn, thank you for being here. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, doing great.
Good. So, Coach, why were you interested in coming to the A&T Women's Program?
Well, it was Coach Tarrell Robinson. I told him I had watched his program develop throughout the years, and I loved the way they played with the tenacity, the defensive philosophies he's had, and then just to see someone that looks like me be so successful in a business where we're not afforded a lot of opportunities. I thought it was a great situation for me to come learn and be a part of it.
Nice. Now, I think people are telling you to speak up a little bit more.
Did you hear me? Hear me? You didn't hear me?
No.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Now.
You want me to repeat myself?
No, I think we got it. I think we got it.
Right.
Now, can we talk a little bit about where you're from and the road that brought you to West Virginia State as a collegiate standout?
Well, in high school, I was kind of what you call a late bloomer. I just kept working on my craft, watching other people ahead of me, watching people around me, just learning as much as I can. And then when the opportunity was given to me to earn a scholarship, Coach Brian Poore believed in me, and I went there, and he basically handed me the program and taught me how to lead, gave me the ability to grow, and through that experience, I think helped kind of shape who I am today as a person, as a coach, and how I influence the game.
Nice. Now, on the court, you averaged double figures all 4 years of your collegiate career, and you led the team in assists. So can you talk about how you find that balance between scorer and distributor? I
felt like the game was like a chess piece. It was like a chessboard to me. I know every year was a different team that required me to be a score more my freshman year or assist more my junior year. I just felt like it was important for me to find what was the best way for me to impact the team for it to be successful. So some teams needed me to score more, some teams needed me to pass more. But ultimately, I think it was just more the leadership and the respect that I have for my teammates and the work that they put in every day that allowed me to be so successful.
Nice. Now, what is one thing that you say that you wish your coaches maybe taught you about the game or about basketball or about just the game of life in general when you try to bestow upon the players you coach?
They just told me you get out what you put in. If you don't put in nothing, you can't get out nothing. That was a lot of what I did as far as sacrificing. If you have a dream, you have to go after it. There can't be no plan B, no plan C. All you have to do is go out there and put in the work. And sometimes the results aren't immediate, but you just got to fall in love with the work and fall in love with the process. And then eventually they'll come. And you just be prepared for what you want rather than getting prepared when the opportunity comes.
Nice. So you came from Long Island University. Can you talk about the difference between Long Island and Greensboro?
Well, you want to know the school or the city life?
Everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, of course.
Details.
New York City, the city of dreams, right?
Right.
Well, New York was a very fast-paced environment. They live, breathe basketball. You can find a basketball tournament every weekend, outside, inside. I think it was just a part of their culture and who they are. They take a lot of pride in their basketball there as well. And just being there just helped me understand the game. I mean, that was where my entry was into coaching. So it allowed me to grow and learn things about the business that I think were very vital for me as I transitioned here to Greensboro. But just being here in Greensboro, as Coach said, he wasn't lying about holding you accountable. Right? I think sometimes the players don't really realize, as a first-year coach, we're going through the phase of transitioning too as well. So we're trying to learn as well the way, the A&T way, the Lady Aggie way. And we were drawn here for the same reasons, for winning, for accountability, and just accept other people for who they are and ingratiate yourself in your environment. I think if you go in there in any environment that you transition to and think that your way is the best way, you'll never be successful. So I think all the countries that I've been through and all my experiences and journeys help me be a better coach and relate to the players. And then also gives me a recruiting advantage. Just living in their countries and understanding their ways, that is very valuable right now.
Nice. So what kind of coach do you want to establish yourself to be? Or I know that you've had experience already, but in this Aggie environment, what kind of coach do you want your players to know you as, and do you want to establish yourself to be?
Well, I just want to be here. Like I just want to be a consistent person for the players to lean on. I want to be a coach that holds my players accountable. I want to be a coach that pushes my players to their potential. I want the players to just recognize me as someone, as a resource. You know, you have dreams and goals that you want to accomplish, and I'm just here to help you get there. And I want to invest my time and my resources in any way I can to help you get to where you need to go, and then to help A&T get a championship.
Nice. Last question. What's the hardest thing to you about coaching?
Working for Tarrell Robinson.
Ooh.
No, the hardest thing about coaching is just that balance of being in player mode and being in coaching mode. Like when I watch y'all play and when I watch y'all practice, I still feel like I can get out there. But I got these old bones and these old knees and back. So just trying to just live through you and try to pass along any knowledge that I can. Because I don't have the ability to do it anymore.
So is that why you tried to dunk last practice?
Really? That's what you be doing
I mean,
now?
I'm sorry.
Dang, at least I grabbed the rim. I know a lot of people my age can't even get up that high.
That's a good point. You did surprise me with that.
Yeah.
You did get up.
I'm going to get you a dunk before the year is over.
Okay, put that in.
Now.
That's recorded. Okay. We got to see it. Thank you, Coach Dunn.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
We're heading right back to commercial.
Stripping your skin. I use new Olay cleansing melts every day. Just soak, activate, and wash to clean, tone, and refresh. That's a 3 times better clean. Olay.
Fans, be sure to visit longtime North Carolina A&T sponsor Smitty's McDonald's. 3 locations in Greensboro, including Summit Avenue, right near campus. Stop by or use your favorite delivery app today.
Good morning, America. Today, thousands of our teammates will make and deliver over 300 of the world's best brands and flavors, locally, in towns large and small. From the heartland to the coast, our products are moving and our trucks are rolling. We show passion and a purpose. We love to refresh and serve our communities. We're Coca-Cola Consolidated, your local bottler.
I have seen significant changes in my skin. Good Molecules is everything.
My skin looks flawless. My skin is just glowing, and who doesn't want that? Good Molecules made an amazing difference in my skin. My skin has glowed up completely.
Hyperpigmentation cleared up a lot. My skin tone is a lot smoother.
I've truly seen a difference in my skin. Now I have confidence, and now I'm glowing.
I feel confident in my skin once again, thanks to Good Molecules.
To get to know Coach Robinson's likes and dislikes. Are you ready?
No.
First question: who are the top 5 R&B groups of all time?
Oh man, Jodeci, SWV, 112, Boys to Men, Escape.
We got a head shake over here.
They asked for mine, folks.
Next question: if Jay-Z didn't exist, who would be the best rapper of all time?
I like Drake.
Okay.
I like Drizzy Drake.
Okay. Which is the better Kobe Bryant, number 8 or number 24 Kobe?
24. 24 was seasoned. He was seasoned. Did he drop the 81 or was that number 8? 24 dropped 81?
Yeah, I think that was
24.
24. Yeah. Nice. Vacation or staycation?
Man, staycation. I need to do better though. My family, they suffer because I'm a basketball coach. Staycation.
Now, bus ride or airplane for road games? Airplane.
Bus if it's not too far, but airplane if it's far. Definitely.
Watching film or practicing?
That's like a 50-50 because I need both. I need both.
They do go hand in hand.
Yeah.
I can see that. Would you rather be the early bird that gets the worm or the second mouse that gets the cheese?
Early bird. My staff would tell you I don't sleep. Like I send practice schedules in the middle of the night. I send messages. Yeah, my schedule is the reason it's staycation.
Nice. Now, is there any final words you have for the fans?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you all so much for your support. The last 2 home games, December 15th, Norfolk State. We expect you all to be there supporting us the way you have. And can I get an Aggie Pride?
Aggie Pride. Perfect. Thank you so much, Coach, for your time. Thank you, everybody who joined today. We hope that you enjoy. And again, be back in Corbett for that matchup against Norfolk State.
Welcome to North Carolina A&T Sports.